U V
Good evening and welcome to the one part of tonight's Royal Variety Show that the audience here at the London Palladium won't see. It's those few moments of excitement and attention that build up backstage when the overture is playing and we are waiting for the arrival of the royal car. Of course, backstage in any theatre, when it's just time for curtain up, is exciting and tense. And it's tense for the man who is first on the bill, the icebreaker, we call him. And on tonight's show, the icebreaker is Dez O'Connor, who's just over here.
Sure. I've just found out, by the way, that it's a bit nearer than we thought, and I'm going to have to hurry this. I'm
really?
sorry. Yeah.
Well, just tell me, how does it feel to be the icebreaker on tonight's show?
Well, it's always nerve-wracking. I did it last year, you see, as well. I compared the show. But last year, the ladies of the corps de ballet were on first. But this time, when the curtain goes up, it's going to be me.
All on your own?
All alone, so I'm hoping that it'll go fine.
But mark you, it's a bit of an old home week, isn't it? Because you step out there every night on the show.
Well, it's true. I'm in the show here that's called Here and Now. It's been running since May. But in that show, I do an hour, you see, in the whole of the second half, and people, I hope, have paid to come to see me here. I'm just one of the fishes in the pond, you know. I'll do my best and hope that it gets off the ground, because the first spot, you know, it's like a snowball. If you can push it, the thing rolls and the whole show will go with a bit of a swing.
I'll tell you what, you can get your snowball pushing
I
right
better
now.
run.
I've just had a signal. The royal car's arrived.
Oh, I'm off. I'll see you later.
Good luck, Des.
Bye-bye, sure. Bye-bye.
Don't forget, enjoy yourselves.
And indeed, as the royal car draws up to the Argyle Street entrance here at the London Palladium, so Bernard Delfont waits to step forward and greet Her Majesty. With him, Leslie MacDonald, OBE. And they move into the foyer of the Palladium, a mass of colour of the flowers lining the staircase, and Bernard Delfont brings the Queen up towards where she will receive a bouquet from a lady for whom this is a very proud moment, Mrs. Olga Vinogradsky, the mother of Bernard Delfont. And yet another bouquet to be presented to Princess Anne. And so the overture ends, and we are ready for the Royal Variety performance of 1969.
Good evening. It's a fast show. I advise you to fasten your seatbelts. If you want to get a thrill, if you want to see the sights, jump right in. I got an unidentified flying object. Let's go for a spin. We're going UFOing. We're trying sorts of flying. We'll glide across the skies. Nobody will believe their eyes. Just when they think they've seen us, we'll zoom away to Venus. One moment we're in Mexico, like that we're over Idaho. Just tell me where you want to go in my UFO. Hey, we're going UFOing. We're trying sorts of flying. We glide across the sky. Nobody will believe their eyes. Just when they think they've seen us, we'll zoom away to Venus. One moment we're in Mexico, like that we're over Idaho. Just tell me where you want to go in my UFO. Hey, they're landing on the moon. Look at that. Armstrong, Collins, Aldridge. Hey, take your seats for the moon special. Here we go. We're going UFOing. We're trying sorts of flying. We glide across the skies. Nobody will believe their eyes. Just when they think they've seen us, we'll zoom away to Venus. One moment we're in Mexico, like that we're over Idaho. Just tell me where you want to go in my UFO. We're going UFOing. We're trying sorts of flying. We'll glide across the sky. Nobody will believe their eyes. Just when they think they've seen us, we'll zoom away to Venus. One moment we're in Mexico, like that we're over Idaho. Just tell me where you want to go in my UFO. Nobody will believe their eyes. Hey! You're lovely, aren't you? And, you know, they said, you better do well, Des, otherwise next time we'll put you on early. So, you're a nice crowd, and I wonder if you realize the fantastic entertainment that is lined up for you this evening. We have Tom Jones, Cilla Black, calm down, calm down, calm down. Cilla Black, Danny LaRue, Ginger Rogers, Harry Secombe. And I wonder, we were talking, if you know their real names. Tom Jones is really Thomas Woodward. Did you know that? Speak to Desmond, did you? Cilla Black, do you know her name? Cilla White. Actually, it's Priscilla Maria White. Danny LaRue, do you know his name? Gladys? It's all right, they're our kind of audience. Drunks. Danny is actually Daniel Carroll. Ginger Rogers is Virginia McMath, and Harry Secombe is the Kay sisters. We have a little song, and I always inflict these things upon myself at these particular occasions. It's got 1 million names in it. I hope I can remember them, about the real names of some of the people in show business. Alan. Did you know Al Jolson's name was Asa Jolson? Are you aware that Fred Astaire's Fred Austerlitz? And I will bet that Anne Margret is Annie Olsen, and Eddie Cantor is Iskowitz. Rita Hayworth's name is Margaret Cancino. Ava Gardner, Lucy Johnson, think of that. Margaret Lockwood, so they say, started out as Margaret Day, and Boris Karloff was William Pratt. That's his name. Of course he had to change it. Can you imagine Dracula meets Frankenstein, starring Bela Lugosi and Bill Pratt? Didn't fit, did it? We have a few more, which really are their names, if I can remember them. It makes me crease that said Charisse was Tula Finkley. Did Doris Day think Miss von Kebelhoff too posh? And Danny Kaye is really Daniel Kaminsky. And Marlene Dietrich, Mary Magdalene von Losch.
Would you believe that William Holden's Billy Beadle? Ray Milland is Reggie Truscott-Jones, of course. Would Lawrence Harvey still have been as big a star as Larry Skene, or Tony Curtis as Bernie Schwartz? It's a certainty that even Engelbert would hardly claim that I was being saucy if I said he sang as well as Jerry Dorsey. Cary Grant, Judy, according to his aunt, is really only Archie Leach from Bristol. Vinogradsky will not do, said Bernie, Les and Lou. If you ask me if Miss Blackman's name is Honor, well, I'm sorry, but I cannot help you there. But if you ask me if my name is Dez O'Connor, somebody blew their nose, is that an opinion? Dez actually is not my real name. My real name is Sebastian. Well, that's what my mother used to call me. Well, it sounded like that anyway. It was, And O'Connor, that isn't my name either. My real name is Connor. The O is an accident. Yes. I'd like to explain that part. You see, when I was being christened, the vicar hit his knee on the font. You should hear my second name. Oh, yeah, Brock. Barbara Windsor, who originates from London, is a Windsor and a Cockney through and through. She's found fortune, she's found fame, and she hasn't changed her name. And if you were called that, would you? At 9:30 this morning, I was driving along the M1 from Northampton. I'd been to visit my parents. And the worst thing possible that could happen to me happened. My car broke down. So I'm hitching a lift with a dress suit and a hat and a cane. And who should pull up but an Irish priest with a car full of small children from a local orphanage that he was taking for a drive. And I was thoroughly enjoying the journey. It was delightful. There were these tiny little kids. And suddenly we ran out of petrol. So I said, well, there's a station, what, about 200 yards back? You know, have you got a can? He said, no. I said, well, take the baby's potty. Which he did, you see. Now, he returned about 10 minutes later, and he was filling the tank with the petrol from the potty, and an Indian gentleman was passing and said, please, you are excusing me and my curiosity, but I am not quite understanding, please, what are you doing? And the father said, it's quite simple, you see. We run out of petrol, and I'm getting the car started again. He said, oh, my goodness, that is what I call faith. So, of course, we explained the situation to him. We talked, and he said, oh, it's most amusing. I am making a complete and utter fool of myself. You are forgiving me. But please, are you not Dez O'Connor? So I said, oh, I'm Dez O'Connor. Yeah, I have seen you on the television. I said, you watch television? Oh, I'm watching television all the time. I'm only in your country a few days, but I'm loving television. And last night, I'm seeing a very charming man on television saying most disturbing things about his family and his position. He's saying that for 18 years, he and his family are not getting a pay rise. And that if they do not improve the situation, he's moving into smaller premises. And will have to give up polo. The house I can understand, but polo, it is only threepence a packet. And that's one of the advantages of being first on. On this very show last year, I had the honor of being included, and I introduced one of my records, which I was delighted to see, got a silver disc. It amazed me because I don't have that many relatives, but we have 3 silver discs now, and if I can get one more, we can get our pram going again. I hope this is the song that will do it. Low Dreams we knew that I can't leave behind me. Now I know I can't go on without you. Memories that linger on forever. Starry nights and love we shared together. Can't you see I can't go on without you? Please come back and end my loneliness. Alone you'll always find me. Thoughts of you returning to remind me. Dreams we knew that I can't leave behind me. Now I know I can't go on without you. Memories that linger on forever. Starry nights and love we shared together. Can't you see I can't go on without you? Please come back and end my loneliness. La, da, da. And in my loneliness. You're such a lovely audience. Well, I thought we'd set the mood for the evening now and finish my effort with a song that's a kind of a tribute to this theatre, to the great stars that have played, and all the fantastic entertainment you're going to see for the rest of the evening. To do this song properly, I require a cane, a hat, and one of those songs. I'll be 19 years before I get a raise. Now this is one of those songs you hear now and then. You don't know just where. You don't know just when. One of those songs that are over and then. One of those songs, they're playing it again. One of those songs you can hear for a while. Comes into fashion, then goes out of style. One of those songs you think you forgot. But it's one of those songs you cannot, no, 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 no. Because it's one of those songs that can make you recall a ride in the springtime, a walk in the fall, a day in the country or a night on the town. The sun coming up, or the rain coming down, or else the evening you party, the morning you met. The love of your life you won't ever forget. The reason is simple, the memory belongs to one of those wonderful songs. Yes, it's one of those songs so easy to hear. Oh, they play it just once, you know it by ear. Oh, it's hummed over randies and it's strummed on guitar, but all you remember is la 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 la. And later on you recall it in some other year. Oh, you may start to smile or you may shed a tear. You know that one part of your lifetime belongs to one of those wonderful amazing songs. One of those songs you hear now and then. You don't know just when, you don't know just when, but it's one of those songs over and then. One of those songs, come on, play it again. One of those songs you can hear for a while. Oh, comes into fashion then. Whee! How to stop. It's one of those songs you think you forgot. It's one of those songs you cannot. No, 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 no. It's one of those wonderful ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, it's one of those wonderful songs. Oh yeah, one of those songs, yeah. Thank you so very much, and I promise to go home and practice that little bit with a cane. But you've been super, and I hope the evening is going to be super, and I'm sure it will be. Will you give a really warm welcome, because you're going to be warmly entertained now by the veterans.
Roy Castle.
Good evening. Welcome to the castle. Thank you. It's very nice to be here. Thank you. I'm taking no chances tonight, I'll tell you that. Oh, they're all in the dressing room. They're all saying, how's he going? That'll have shaken them. Going very well to say I'm just a tap dancer, you know? Yeah. Happy feet, I've got those happy feet. Give them a low down beat and they begin dancing. I've got those 10 little tapping toes. And when they hear a tune I can't control my dancing heels to save my soul. Weary blues can't get into my shoes because my shoes refuse to ever get weary. I'm cheerful with an earful of music sweet, 'cause I've got happy feet. Happy feet, happy feet, happy feet, happy feet, happy feet. But they're not too happy now. Right, challenge. Two. I don't know how much I've got left. Let's have it again, Bob. Right. Give me the moonlight.
Very sorry. Most humble apologies. You're very funny. Englishman, very funny, too. To Chinese. Yes, Englishman used to be very famous for stiff upper lip. Now, you can't even see it.
What is an Englishman? An Englishman is 5 yards of tweed, surrounded by fog. An Englishman is a white collar with knees to match. An Englishman is a smoking jacket and a pair of smoldering trousers. An Englishman is a 3-lane motorway with 2 lanes under repair. An Englishman spends his day at the plough or any other pub. An Englishman's favourite topics of conversation are the weather, and the weather, but not necessarily in that order. His most treasured possessions are his car, his dog, his pipe, and his wife. Always in that order. An Englishman does not know the meaning of the word defeat. He is illiterate. An Englishman will always fight for what is right and finish up with what is left.
This will not affect the pound in your pocket. As long as it stays in your pocket. Once it comes out of your pocket, it's mine.
Hang on. 4 faults. I'd like to tell you a true story now. This is a typically English story. It's on a train, midnight, the last train out of Marylebone, midnight. And there are a few people on the train, I'm one. And the door flung open just before the train started into motion, you see. And this man fell in with a lot of parcels, a bowler hat and an umbrella. He closed the door, put his parcels up on the rack, and he sat down in the corner. And he looked across at me. He said, "This train is going to Ruislip, isn't it?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you. I'm not used to these kind of things." He said, "Oh, and Ruislip is the first stop, isn't it?" I said, "Yes, it is." He said, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much." And he sat down in the corner, and the train went, and he fell asleep, you see. Well, these trains sometimes stop before the station, don't they? You know that, don't you? Well, everybody knows that. He couldn't have known, because, you see, the train stopped before it got into Ruislip. He jumped up, got his parcels, his hat, and his umbrella, opened the door and got out. There was a long pause. Nobody said anything. And then the parcels came back in. His fingers came up on the boards, and his hat, his nose, and most of his teeth emerged. And he dragged himself into the train, picked up his parcels, closed the door, put his hat straight, looked round, and said, "I'm terribly sorry, you must think I'm an idiot," and got out the other side. True. Weary blues can't get into my shoes because my shoes refuse to ever get weary. I'm cheerful with an earful of music sweet, 'cause I've got happy, and I've got happy, and I've got happy feet. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've just finished a summer season in... Morning. I've just finished a summer season in Blackpool, actually. No, it was marvellous there. And there was a young lady on the bill, the same show, and so I know her very well. So it's a great pleasure for me to be able to introduce Miss Cilla Black.
On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star. You'll feel part of every mountain, sea, and shore, and you will hear from far and near a world you've never heard before. And on that clear day, you will see forever and ever and evermore. I'd like to sing a little quiet song. It's all about a mucky kid, and it's called Liverpool Lullaby. Oh, you are a mucky kid, you're dirty as a dustbin lid.
When he hears the things that you did, you'll get a belt from your dad. Oh, you have your father's nose, so crimson in the dark it glows. If you're not asleep when the booze is close, you'll get a belt from your dad. You look so scruffy, lying there, strawberry jam tarts in your hair. In all the world, you haven't a care, and I have got so many. It's quite a struggle every day, living on your father's pay. The beggar drinks it all away and leaves me without any. Although you have no silver spoon, better days are coming soon. Our Nellie's working at the loo, and she gets paid on Friday. Perhaps one day we'll have a splash when the football pools provide the cash. We'll get a house in Naughty Ash and buy your dad a brewery. Oh, you are a mucky kid, you're dirty as a dustbin lid. When he hears the things that you did, you'll get a belt from your dad. Oh, you have your father's face, you're growing up a real hard case, but there's no one can take your place. Go fast asleep for your mommy. What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about when you sort it out, Alfie? Are we meant to take more than we give? Or are we meant to be kind? And if only fools are kind, Alfie, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, Alfie, what will you let on an old golden rule? As sure as I believe that the heaven above, Alfie, I know there's something much more, something even non-believers can believe in. I believe in love, Alfie. Without true love, we just exist, Alfie, until you find the love you've missed. You're nothing, Alfie. When you walk, let your heart lead the way.
gimmick and you'll never flop.
What's a gimmick? Kindly say.
Listen and I'll illustrate. What you mates? Gimmick helps a girl turn into a star today. The gimmick is the thing that everyone buys, like what she does and what she's wearing and what she'll say. Just how her body shakes and the way she makes up her eyes. It's true that looks and talent help a girl make the grade, but looks and talent only take her so far. The gimmick isn't much, but it's a taste hit parade. That's what turns a girl right into a star.
We think these are really modern singers. Boy, oh boy, they keep us begging for more. Head Clark sings tenderly and readily beam. Then there's the other three kind of horse and girls and dreams. Oh, baby, there's a certain star who looks like $1 million. Every time she hollers, people all wrong. Encore, let's take a look at her, the girl we adore. That barefoot girl with cheeks who's sweeter than candy, sandy shore.
I'm Andy Little Sandy, the kid with the fate. Every time I sing, I giggle and wiggle. Me seats like a puppy on a string. How I shine, though I say it myself. When on the telly I'm put. I've got 3 goat and discs on my shelf and 6 corns on each foot of my coat. It's my gimmick by gum. So pass me cold plaster, mama. I'm really thrilled to death with this song, you can see, 'cause it won the Eurovision Song Contest for me. So each night I've got to sing 2, 3, 4 bloody puppies on a string. With each note I really swing. Oh, I think I broke me string.
Tears fall from her eyes along. To help this senorita cry, from her steed onion she will buy. What makes her cry a love face? Aye, that's your love face. You feel that onion good and strong. Sweet song, you're sobbing along. Onion, onion, nobody's sweeter. Wait till you meet her.
Got a tale that's sad to tell, all about my nasty shock. And with each word, I cry like hell, and tears run down me feathered frock. I met this chap in Battersea. We got pally one fine day, but now the doc has said to me, you're in the old familiar way. Hello, hello, it must be him. If I get hold of Sonny Jim, I'll kill the rat. I'll ring his flat. Hello, hello, is Lionel there? No, you fool, not Lionel Blair. The other one. Well, put him on. Hello, hello, you little schmo. The news is bad, so listen, Dad. Don't smirk or scoff. I've been cut off. Now I said hello, and he said goodbye. Hello, 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 it's your lady friend. I've been disconnected. Hello, hello, I do declare that's Jimmy Savile sitting there. To hell with him. It must be Jim.
Mary had a little voice and hair as soft as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, she made a lot of dough. It's Mary Hopkin.
Hello, folks. And a Merry Christmas to you all. Not so long ago with my portmanteau, I arrived from Wales, sweet 17. Now I'm starting here this year in Panto, thanks to Lady Luck and Huey Green. Each night as I sip my evening cocoa, with my run of luck I'm so impressed. As John Lennon said last week to Yoko, everything has come out for the best. These are the days, my friend. The Beatles help no end. Those apple dumplings put me on the sea. Yes, it's all thanks to Paul. Folks, he's not dead at all. He's alive and well and living in Golders Green. Oi, bang! My name is Mary, Mary. My girlish charms have brought me fame. Each night my songs I'll thrill, each night until I'm a grand old dame.
Shirley Bassey from Tiger Bay. When a chassis begins to sway, oh, I say, when she's singing that Shirley Bird, whirls around like no whirling bird. There is no girlie as sexy as Shirley, a lassie from Tiger Bay.
I can't stay long here, whack. The taxman's on my track. No more of Sheri, you'll see, as long as she needs me. The minute I walked in the joint, You can see that I'm a right camp creature, a real big send-up. When I sing, I don't cough. 'Cause if I did, I know my ready dress might come off. My dress is get right to the point. When I start to shake my legs, what do you see? A big suspender and a lot of little men. I like to have fun. Once my dress came undone, done on your small telescreen, boys. Eamon Andrews turned green, boys. The minute I walked in the joint, you expected me to pop my cock, you see. So watch your telly. You'll be seeing more of me. I'm swinging Shari Lewis. I came from Tiger Bay. This came from C&A. I always walk this way. Now I must fly away, bye, bye. Introduced a bunch of swinging girls. One big send-up. You've been ginned up. Now we'll end up, but in the big other.
Well, now, what is an American? An American is someone who's prepared to travel 3,000 miles to come along here tonight and do this show for nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very grateful to Miss Shari Lewis.
Thank you. After that reception that Danny LaRue got, I wish I could claim I was Danny LaRue in another disguise. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm Shari Lewis, and I don't work alone. However, I have a partner who claims the distinction of being the only entertainer on this bill who is 100% wool. May I present Miss Lambchop.
Thank you, and especially thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the London
Palladium.
Oh, hello there. Sweetheart, how the heck are you?
Whoa, have you got alcohol on your breath?
That's right.
Have you been drinking?
No. I just gave my tongue a rub down. You don't happen to have a drink on you, do ya?
You know I never drink in front of an audience.
Is that an audience? Oh, yeah, hey, you folks don't happen to have a drink on you, do ya?
Lambchop, please, this is no time for that. Standing in the wings waiting to go on is Ginger Rogers, Harry Secombe.
Harry Secombe? Hey, he doesn't happen to have a drink on him, does he?
Lambchop, I know you're nervous.
Yes, I'm nervous.
But, honey, did you really have an alcoholic beverage?
Is a martini an alcoholic, Daddy?
It certainly is.
I certainly have.
And how did you get a martini?
I mixed gin and vermouth. Gin and 43 to 1, right? And then I had scotch, bourbon, and yum-yum.
Now, what's yum-yum?
Anything at the scotch and bourbon, yum-yum.
Now, look, Lambchop.
Don't shout. Sweetheart, I don't yell. Honey, don't holler. I got this head.
And what was that?
What the heck do you think that was? I also got the hiccups.
Well, hold your breath.
Hold it, I can't stand it.
Shall I go get you a glass of water?
No, go get me a martini.
Honey, what do you want with a martini?
You see, I'm only drinking the medicinal purposes. I'm very sick.
And what's the matter with you?
I'm an alcoholic.
You are not.
Well, then why am I drinking?
I don't know. You tell me.
You really want to know?
Oh, of course I want to know.
To forget Tom Jones.
Tom Jones? What are you trying to forget? There's nothing between you and Tom Jones.
That's what I'm trying to forget. Oh, Shari, that man is, he's...
Lambchop, what do you mean?
Oh, Tom Jones has everything a girl could ask for.
Sure, Tom Jones is tall, yeah, and dark, yeah, and handsome, yeah, and masculine, yeah, and he has a good sense of humor, yeah, and he sings beautifully, yeah, and he has a lot of sex appeal, oh, yeah. Lambchop, is that everything?
If there were any more, I couldn't handle it anymore.
This is ridiculous, you and Tom. Do you realize how many women are after Tom Jones?
But then how often does a guy get a romantic proposal from a 12-inch lamb?
Lambchop, no more drinking.
I don't want to drink, I want to eat. I'm starved.
All right, you're gonna sing for your supper first.
I am? Sure. But I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, I have to have an encore.
Yeah, well, I'd rather have an entree.
Well, sing first.
I have to sing first.
Come on.
First, some chicken soup with rice, noodle pudding, cinnamon spice, hot pastrami, pickled tongue, and then I'll have some egg foo young.
Hey,
digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-digga-dum.
Hey,
digga-digga-dum, digga-digga.
Why, it's Romania, 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 Romania.
What the heck was that?
It was a land so lovely and sweet. And it was called Romania, 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 Romania.
Cool it. That was a land of good things to eat.
You got a one-track mind tonight.
Told you I'm starved. I would like a bowl of chili.
In Romania, don't be silly. Try Romanian herring dishes.
Now stick a tuna fish's bite.
And pumpernickel rice and sour pickle.
Baked potato, shall we try it? Not for me, I'm on a diet. I think that nothing beats a nice Italian sausage pizza. Then a hot dog in mustard followed by a frozen custard, 2 tamales. That sounds dismal. For dessert, there's Pepto-Bismol. Whee! Da-diggity-dum. Yahoo! Da-diggity-dum. Yippee! Da-diggity-dum. Yahoo! Da-diggity-dum. pumpernickel, salad, pickle, herring, dishes, tuna fishes, hoppers, scrummy, cockle, on the apple, strudel, Chinese noodle, baked potatoes, sliced tomato, pickle, tongue, and egg, young.
Leg of lamb, so pink and rare.
Lego. Could you make that chicken?
No, it's like a lamb.
They wouldn't dare.
Oh, they would. Hey.
Digga, digga.
Dumb.
Digga, digga, digga.
Dumb. Hey.
Digga, digga,
Dumb.
digga, digga,
D. Hey.
digga, digga, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, hey, digga, digga, dum, dum, digga, dee, hey, digga, dum, digga, dum, digga, dum, dum, digga, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, dee, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, dee, dum, dum, digga, 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 dum. Digga, 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 dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, dum, digga, digga, dum, digga, go, go, go! Dum, digga, 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 dee, dum, digga, 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 dee, dum, digga, 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 rhythm, take it! Oh, listen to this! Romania, she did it!
A serenade to you. Why is my heart so light? Why are the stars so bright? Why is the sky so blue? Since the hour I met you, alone I sing in moonlight, with you in my heart supreme, to hear you say I love you. This is my hope, my dream. Love, this is my song. Here is a song, a serenade to you. The world cannot be wrong if in this world there's you. I cannot what the world may say. Without your love there is no day. Love, this is my song. Here is a song, a serenade to you. Excuse me. Oh, heavens. My shirt came back tight from the laundry. I'm going tomorrow. Well. More, thank you. Well, I recorded that song a couple of years ago, actually. And after I recorded it, I left the country. I normally do that. I forgot all about it. And then a few weeks later, Petulia Clark. Tall, thin fellow with glasses. She recorded the same song, you see. I thought, that's me finished, because she's prettier than I am, you know. Except in the mating season, of course. And I'm anybody's, I don't mind telling you. And, hello? Rhubarb. And, I went out to Singapore, which is as far away as I could get at the time. And I got a message by cleft stick, because I was well up in the jungle, you see. And it was from Russ Conway, whose song was on the other side, around the edge, or something of the record. And it said, "You big fat twit, you're in the top 10, you see?" And I was, and it frightened the life out of me. Oh, it really was, very frightening, because it was like Ben-Hur winning the Grand Prix, you know. Times Square. I'm an all-round performer, but square. Anyway, I did throw that in. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, I did Top of the Pops with all the long-haired lads, you know, ankle deep in dandruff most of the time. And then my children started making fun of me. They said, from an idol pop to a pop idol, they said. Because I've... Thank you! Because I have 4 children too, you know. Anyway, I'm one of 20, one of 16 and a half, one of 7, and one of 2. The last one started with a kiss of life, I don't mind telling you. Well, I thought it was all, you know, well, it wasn't. And we've changed the milkman. So, I think it's time now to inject a bit of culture into the proceedings. So I just sing, accompanied by the mass bands of the third athlete's foot in the gutter here. That the aria from a fellow by Leon Cavallo, unfortunately cannot be with us tonight. He's home with a bad leg. That's it just as well. So here then is the aria from the opera there. Pagliacci, on with the mozzas, with the motley.
Mentre preso dall'idilio non so più quel che dico o quel che faccio, eppure dopo sforzati, bah, sei tu forse un uomo? Tu sei Pagliaccio. Vesti la giubba e la faccia in farina, la gente paga e ridere vuole qua, e si arlechin ti vola colombina, ridi Pagliaccio e ognuno t'applauderà. Tramuta in lazzi lo spasmo del pianto, in una smorfia il singhiozzo e il dolore. Thank you very much. So now, from the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane, Miss Ginger Rogers and the cast of MAME!
MAME, honey, you've done more for the South than anyone since Robert E. Lee.
The blues right out of the horn, Maine. You charm the Dixie back to Dixieland. You make the cotton music so big, Mame. You give my old mint julep a kick, Mame. Whoever thought a Yankee would put a little Dixie girls to shame? You made us feel alive again. You've given us the drive again to make the South revive again.
You brought the cakewalk back into style, May. You make the weeping willow tree smile, May. Your skin is Dixie satin, there's rebel in your manner and your speech. You may be from Manhattan, but Georgia never had a sweeter peach.
You make me old magnolia tree bud.